Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It didn't turn 9:01 until after the countdown started, so we're going to still call it 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Woo! Here we go. We may have we are winning the war, but we lost the battle last night to the baby. The baby won the battle last night, and I probably should have 2 Celsiuses today, but I'm gonna stick with 1. I don't want to get in the habit of drinking 2 per day, but definitely drank 1 already, and now I'm on to the water. So here we are. But the baby won the battle. Hopefully she doesn't win the war and gets back to sleeping 6+ hours a night, which she's been doing pretty much the entire week. So I appreciate the baby for that. But last night I had the night shift, and last night the baby let me have it. Oh, let me have it. She let me have it. She won the battle last night. Oh, brutal. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, market snipers. Yep. Javier, happy hump day. Is it? No, happy hump day was yesterday. Dang. Do you have a newborn too? Do you have a newborn too? Because the days just start blending in, and that's why I had to double check. Are you sure it's happy hump day? Happy hump day is Wednesday. Today's Thursday. Maybe it is where you're at, Javier. I'm not sure. Yeah, oh my bad. Uh you know, the days are blending in. I had to double check. I looked at the calendar. I was like, wait, are you sure? I'm like, nothing surprises me at this time. So yeah, no, that was yesterday, bro. Ryan, good morning. Yeah, I don't know about that. The moms do all the heavy lifting, so and now the nanny's helping out a lot, but I do my best. But yep. The week flying, yeah, for sure. It all starts blending in. If you're new to the channel, awesome, welcome. And if you're returning, even better. Good to see you returning back. And the first half of the live stream, we will cover, Bitcoin, of course, altcoins, the indices like the Nasdaq SP 500, probably the Magnificent Seven, and any other stocks or crypto assets that kind of jump out at me. We'll take a look at, and then of course, the second half of the live stream, we will cover your chart requests. So we're going to try to keep this one 30 to 45 minutes, if at all possible. So we're going to go fast. We're going to go quick. We're going to go fast. But I've got a list of things that I want to get done today. And so I'm going to get rock and rolling. And I may run out of energy or steam due to the baby winning the battle last night. So we're just gonna get rocking and rolling. Awesome, DJ. Thanks. Yep. Cool. Thank you. So if you are new and you want to put in a chart request, make sure early bird gets the worm, and then put in all the details. The ticker symbol, for example, Bitcoin is BTC. And then let me know if it's crypto or stock or what type of asset class it is, so I can search for it quick. Keep the live streaming. None of this is scripted. None of this is laid out as an outline. We're just going through the watch list, the checklist, and then shooting from the hip from there. So Aave, yeah, Aave broke out early, so Aave was pumping yesterday. I don't know what it's doing today. Down 3.5%. Yeah, it was pumping before though. Yeah, so we can take a look at it. So with that, Bitcoin had that. This is the daily chart, right? We're going to be mostly on the daily chart due to me being a swing trader. Yes, we can look at other time frames, and we do look at other time frames, but the daily chart first and foremost, because I'm a swing trader. So that's what it is. But we'll look at higher time frames to try to gauge the overall trend of the market. And of course, we'll look at lower time frames sometimes to try to get an edge and just to see what's going on. But Bitcoin daily chart had that buy signal. There's a lot of caution out there. Let's see. Before we get started, let's get the trigger finger on the mouse warmed up. Let's smash that like button. Let's hit that repost button and throw in a quick comment. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to create a poll. Oops. Yep, there we go. Boom. That one took six seconds. So there we go. Help me by smashing the like button. Whether you're on the YouTube app or the Twitter X app, I'm on both right now. Probably nothing, but definitely something. Largest downward revision since 2009. You can see there's plenty of articles out there. You can take a look at it. I highlighted largest downward revision of 2009. Probably nothing, but definitely something. It was. I'm sure you saw all the YouTubers and everyone talk about the 818,000 as part of a preliminary annual benchmark review of the payroll data. So I posted that one. Not a lot of likes. So Salamandran, my guy over there, what's he doing? Yeah, nothing to worry about. uh just having fun. Just having fun. Let's see. Salamandran's not live right now. Wow. Usually he's got like 1,500 viewers. Uh what else? What else? Breaking Bitcoin daily and weekly charts have a pending buy signal. Is the bottom in or will another lower high get put in? A lot of people got triggered because I was posting higher time frames don't look great, like the weekly chart, like the 2-week chart, RSI sell signal on the 2-week chart, RSI sell signal on the 3-week chart. The higher time frames don't look great. So when I post a Bitcoin daily and weekly charts have a pending buy signal, it's with caution, right? It's with a caution and triggered a lot of people, right? Triggered a lot of people. And then I posted this over here, just below it, weekly is still below trending dots, right? Still below the trending dots as a caution. 2-week chart had an RSI sell signal. That's a caution. So when the higher time frames are usually bearish, the caution is that these buy signals can be sold off, right? Could be sold off. So 3-week chart had an RSI sell signal. So there you go. If you're not following the live streams every day, you're probably getting left behind and you're probably not knowing exactly what my tone. People are saying, well, your tone was a bearish. Well, I mean, I do put out what I see in the charts, so it's not really me being bearish. It's more of what the tone of the charts show, right? So I'm just showing you what I see in the charts, and the charts said 3-week chart had an RSI sell signal. The 2-week chart had an RSI sell signal. Meanwhile, the daily chart has a pending buy signal, turned into a buy signal, and the weekly chart had a pending buy signal as well, but is below the trending dots, right? So live streams help kind of clarify all that, hopefully. But if not, then maybe you should take a deep dive on the recorded coaching, because we do 60 plus hours of recorded coaching and you would know exactly what my thoughts would be, because you would know for yourself on the way I look at it all and what my overall plan would be, right? So I don't pull any punches over there on the recorded coaching. And I'm still using the same strategy that I recorded 2+ years ago, and the same strategy for the most part last 5 years, right? So of course I add a little bit here and there along the way. So there you go. Breaking news, right? What else? Jesse, we already saw these posts and we already liked them. Okay, fine. Good morning. We'll see how the candle closes. Trending dots starting to trend back up. So we're somewhere in between. Is it going to put in a higher low at 57,488 ish, or is it going to put in a lower high somewhere below? So somewhere below 68,315, right? So we'll put in a lower high, or is it putting in a higher low? That we don't know, right? We don't have a magic crystal ball. We have to be cautious though. We do have to be careful because the weekly chart, yes, it has a pending buy signal, but it's below the trailing dots. You can see there's a buy signal below the trailing dots, still pumped all the way back up, and then put in a lower high and sold off, right? Could pump all the way back up, trailing dots, and then sell off again, right? So that is the caution. It's below the trailing dots, and it's a pending buy signal in the weekly chart. So we still have Friday. We still have today, which is like 9 more hours? 10 7 8 more hours. Yeah, almost 8 hours remaining until the end of the day. Then we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we have like 3 day 3 and 3 and a third days remaining, right? 3 and 1/3 days remaining before the weekly candle close even happens. So then we look over here at the 2 hour. Let's see. Still no buy signal on the RSI weekly chart. 2-week chart, kind of letting the RSI EMA catch up over there. Still had that MACD bearish crossover. Still negative MACD in the histogram, right? Still below the trending dots. 3-week chart, right around the trending dots, kind of letting the RSI EMA catch up. There's still no MACD bearish crossover on the 3-week chart yet. Monthly chart, there's no RSI sell signal on monthly chart yet. Did come back down to the trending dots so far. And there's no MACD bearish crossover yet. So it doesn't mean, even if the monthly chart had an RSI sell signal and a MACD bearish crossover, it could still pump higher in the shorter term. In the longer term, it would be similar to 2022 when Bitcoin had an RSI sell signal. Finally, it was 2022. The weekly, 2-week, and 3-week chart happened before that, obviously. And the sharp, another caution that we've covered is Bitcoin monthly chart is picking up bearish divergence. Not to ignore, right? Not to ignore. So we'll see what happens over there. That's Bitcoin. All right, let's get back on the daily chart. So it's caution, caution, caution. So if you did take that breakout ish, you better have a stop loss in. And if it does pump up to like, anything below 68,260, like I said, ish, could still be a lower high. If it starts pumping up higher, try to move your stop loss to break even. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only, and hopefully we have some entertainment along the way. So anything below the 68,000 candle will be a higher low on BTC. The $68,000 candle? I think you mean lower high. So 68,300-ish. Any lower high than that is a lower high, not a higher low, right? The higher low is down here. I'm sure that's what you mean, but the higher low is over here, and possibly higher low. So anything above $54,000 would be the higher low. So this is possibly a higher low, right? But too early to call it as of yet. So that's where we're at right now. Has not hit longer or midterm target 3 or 4 yet, mid to longer term. Could the bottom be in? Yeah, the bottom could be in for sure. We already said that. We already said the bottom could be in, but we're kind of right in the middle, right? We're right in the middle of, will it put in a lower high, or is it putting in a higher low, right? So that's what we don't know. Yeah, I do that all the time. Don't worry. I always do that, especially on the live streams. If you've been watching the live streams since I started September 2023, how many times have I messed up saying lower high and higher low? Probably 1,000. I don't know. I do it all the time. So don't worry about it. I've been doing it less like the last 3 months, but I think the first 3 months I did it like every single live stream. So it doesn't matter. Who cares? I know what you meant. When you called out 68,000, I already knew what you meant. So, but I'm still gonna call you out. Let's keep going. Ethereum, no buy signal on Ethereum. Will the $3,000 CME gap? This is not the CME. Bitcoin. This is not the Ethereum futures, but on the Ethereum futures, here, I'll just click it over here. There is a gap over here at about $3,000. Yep, just waking up in my not just waking up. I've been pretty much up since 1 a.m. 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. battling the baby. She won the battle, by the way. And then after that, tapped out and said, "Wife, you're taking over. I'm tapping out. The nanny's coming at 7:30." And then I just couldn't sleep because the baby won the battle, and I was distraught because the baby won the battle. I couldn't believe the baby beat me and won the battle. Uh, Finally, like fell asleep from like 5 to 6:30, and then or 5 to 6, 5 to 6 ish. I don't know. I wasn't really sleeping. Maybe I got another hour, but that was brutal. That was brutal. That's where we're at. It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna get the baby back. We're gonna put her to sleep. She's gonna sleep like 7 hours, maybe tonight, hopefully, and then we get some of that sleep back, and then battle her the rest of the weekend. So, woo-wee. All right, that's Ethereum. Gap over there still hasn't been filled at $3,000. Will it? We don't know. No buy signal as of yet. That was such a massive move down, all the way down to the 200-week moving average. Bitcoin still has not retested the 200-week moving average. Will it? We don't know. Solana, we won't spend as much time on the altcoins probably. We spent more time on them yesterday, I think. Solana, no buy signal as of yet. Sand, right? I posted the details in the Discord. Also, one more thing. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Where is it? This is true. This is not a drill. To simplify things in my life, right? The $29 a month option to get into the Discord is the cheaper. Hit the mic. It's the cheaper option, and it used to be $19. And the legacy members are still at night. There's still members at $19 a month, but $29 has been around for probably a year and a half, I think. Yeah, probably a year and a half. So $29 will be going away in the near future, and only the sharpshooter package will remain. So those who are already in the lower price option can remain there, right? So once you're in, you're in. You can remain there for as long as you want. The $19 a month. There's still people at $19 a month who got in over 2 years ago. So once you're in, I'm not going to increase the price on you, right? For the but the $29 a month option is going away. So let's see. Just real quick. We don't have any sponsors. We don't have any affiliate links. We don't do any of that stuff. So you're gonna have to sit through this for a second. Today, the $290 for the whole year. Someone took advantage of it last night. Others took advantage of the $29 a month. Today on the website, on my checklist, I am removing the subscribe for $290 a year, $290 for the year. So you save 2 months. It's like 17% off. Over here, 660 is like 30% discount. People were asking for discounts. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to simplify my life, right? I'm going to simplify my life even more. Keep it simple because I've got other things rolling out. So that's what I'm gonna do, right? So I'm not gonna get into too many details on the new thing, being the new thing, but subscribe. 290 for the year is gonna be gone today. And then sometime in the near future, I'm gonna remove this, but I'm gonna have to redo the website and combine it all into one sharpshooter package. Shouldn't be too difficult. But it's just gonna be the sharpshooter package, right? It's gonna be the sharpshooter package, and then I'll be adding something. I may or may not be adding something later on. May just keep it for the people who are already in the Discord. So with that, that's about it. All right, so good. All right, so it will be going away in the near future. The $29 a month, and the 290 goes away today. I almost did it last night, but I was like, well, I should at least give 24 hours, probably at least 24 hours, help some people out. Caesar, good afternoon. Welcome back. Benedict Gonzalez, good morning. Hit the likes, YouTube people. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What else? All right. We did that. There was a pending buy signal yesterday on sand, right? So if you kind of zoom out, you got this big falling wedge, right? Big falling wedge. Targets have been set. Now we'll see if we're going to hit some targets, right? So we had a buy signal. Price broke out of the downward big falling wedge, and the probabilities are increasing, in my own personal opinion, that we're going to at least go up and hit target one, right? Go up and hit target one. That would be great. From the buy signal, which was just not even 1% ago, maybe. I don't know. All the way to the middle of the target box, a 30% bounce, right? 30% bounce. Come on, give us a bounce. Give us a bounce. 60% bounce to the middle of target two on sand. There's a lot of confluence at target two. Target three gets hit often. Target four gets hit not as often, but still gets hit often. Big potential bounces. We'll see what happens. Go from there. Well, you have to subscribe to the recorded coaching first, and then all the instructions are there. Everything's on the website. All the instructions are on the website. So if you go to the website, right? Website, and then you come over here, services, and then you come down here. This is the Sharpshooter Indicator 3.1. So all of this plus all of this, Discord and short form link to gain access to the indicators are provided on the checkout thank you page. Any questions, please email me at jesse@marketsniper.pro, not .com. And the next steps, again, down here, over here. So frequently asked questions, terrible frequently asked questions. Obviously, I do my own website. This is part of me wants to spend money on doing a great website. The other part is like, I don't even care, right? So whatever. So this is my best foot forward on me doing the website myself. I never paid anyone to do it. The wife did a little bit here or there. She actually made the logo for me. So the wife made the logo. So I appreciate that from the wife. And she did this, right? She did the overall color theme. But it's like pulling teeth to get the wife to do it. She's too busy as the VP of marketing at her company. So she doesn't, it's like pulling teeth to get her to do a little bit of design work. God forbid she does some design work for her husband's website because she's the vice president of marketing, right? So I guess I'd have to give her a massage in return. So probably a good fair trade-off. But anyways, that's where we're at. All the instructions are there on the thank you page as well. And then, of course, once you're in, I'm notified. And at that point, then I actually direct message you at that point. So sand breaking out 25 minutes. We're going to get going a little bit faster now. So there you go. Near, no pending buy signal yet on near. Filecoin had a pending buy signal yesterday, did not close with the buy signal yesterday. Set the targets though already, and kind of zoom in here a little bit, right? Had the bullish divergence, had the reversal candle, had the higher low, had the breakout over here with the candle close above. Now we have another pending buy signal 2 days in a row. The probabilities are increasing that we're going to at least see target one get hit. We never know with a 100% certainty that at least target one's going to get hit, but the probabilities are increasing. So we'll see what happens. Mana, no pending buy signal. Amanda, today there was one yesterday, so maybe in the near future. Algorand, aka Algo, had the buy signal 2 days ago, broke out of the downward trend line on Monday, and here we are getting closer and closer to hitting target one. Right, so broke out first, not first, but one of the earlier ones that broke out first. Not the first one to break out, but one of them broke out on Monday, followed by a buy signal, and then now it's continuing upward. So breaking out over here, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. The trending dots even broke out. Cardano had a buy signal yesterday. Probabilities are increasing that Cardano. This oval, by the way, I think it's called something else over here. Yeah, the ellipse, but I call it the oval, right? It's an oval, right? Ellipse. What ellipse is fancy for oval, probably. I'm less fancy, so we're gonna call it the oval over here. Is bullish divergence, followed by a reverse candle, followed by a higher low, followed by a breakout with a buy signal. Probabilities are increasing on Cardano that we're gonna go up and at least hit target one. Hopefully, we hit target two. There's a lot of reasons why we could hit target two. Dot, not yet. No buy signal on dot yet. AVAX had a buy signal yesterday. Chainlink had a buy signal yesterday. We posted that. FET has a pending buy signal today. This is a more aggressive downward trend line. This is a less aggressive downward trend line. Rarible had a buy signal yesterday. Rarible flashed ultra bullish yesterday as well, and it pumped hard all the way up there. So see if it consolidates a little bit. That's what Rarible does. It's a smaller market cap, so it pumps hard, consolidates hard, pumps hard, like one day, consolidates hard, pumps hard, and I mean it's incredible, right? It's incredible. Pumps hard and dumps hard. So just be aware of that. But when it pumps hard, and when it dumps hard, it dumps even harder. Yeah, just be patient because I'm a one-man operation, and I put on there, give me at least 1 to 2 days. I'm usually fast. Unless I'm out of town, which I'm not. If I'm out of town and I'm on vacation, give me 48 hours. I still check my laptop, I still check my phone, all that stuff. But when I'm at home, you know, maybe I'm sleeping when someone signs up, right? Which is less and less. So give me some time. I'm notified, so I will let you know. I will help you out, all that stuff. And if I don't get back to you right away, then feel free to hit me up and message me. Otherwise, the annual options. No, I said for the $29 one, the 290. Okay, I gotta get going. Rarible indices. So we got the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ daily chart over here, right? This is the all-time high. There was bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle, followed by a big correction for the NASDAQ in a short period of time. So from wick to wick, huge, right? 17% on the NASDAQ. That's not normal, right? That's not normal. So then we saw profit taking. That was a matter of 17. Yeah. So then we saw profit taking. It was oversold, started to reverse back around. We talked about this, covered it. We're expecting bounces along the way. And then is it going to put in a lower high? And I made a pretty big one because it might take a couple of weeks to go through, maybe, return back to normal, possible, puts in a lower high, possibly, just takes some time to play out, maybe not. And, if it does put in a lower high, then look out below, right? Look out below. But as of right now, it is currently bullish. Today, that could be a bearish engulfing candle, right? If you take that off over here, bearish engulfing candle over here, right? So that's that, right? That's that. We'll see. It's still uptrend as of right now. Trending dots are still trending upward, and below we could see lower prices, right? So we'll see what happens. Uh, this is kind of drawn out as if, what if it were to put in like this huge head and shoulders? That would be pretty big, right? That'd be a pretty big move to the downside. So we'll see what happens. We're staying neutral right now with the idea that it could put in this lower high, right? Could put in this lower high uh, over the next week or two, and see if it starts breaking down from there. Um, so that's the Nasdaq. What else? SP 500. We've been talking about this on every live stream. Similar thoughts. We drew this out ahead of time, right? Let's see. We drew it out ahead of time. Was Yeah, that was the idea, right? Big move down, come all the way back up. Will it put in a lower high? There's bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. Now, if it puts in a bigger lower high, like a more established lower high, then we could see much lower prices. So we'll see what happens. This is the all-time high, the new all-time high. If it breaks above that, then obviously we're going to be removing the idea that it goes lower. So doesn't mean it couldn't put in bearish divergence. I just think it's less likely. Dow Jones could put in a lower high, possible. Russell 2000. Yep. Got it. Caution, the VIX, right, may have found bottom, may have put in a higher low, right? May have put in a higher low. If you drop down the 8-hour chart, nothing on the daily chart yet. MACD bull cross pending on the 8-hour chart. 4-hour chart had a buy signal on the 4-hour chart, right? The last buy signal over here on August 1st ended up pumping really hard, all the way to $65. So it was breaking out, and then just pumped hard. Possible higher low, bullish on the 4-hour chart. So we'll see what happens over here. This gap was filled on the 4-hour chart. You got that. You have that gap up there at $36, all the way up there. So there you go. Just being aware. Being aware. Let's flip over to the Magnificent Seven real quick. Let's just get into it a little bit faster, and I can spend a lot of time on them. Down 1.6% today on Nvidia. Is this going to be is price putting in a lower high? Is it going to put in this bearish engulfing candle? It's possible, right? This is a $3 trillion asset. It's been overbought before this correction. It did bounce in a straight line up to 44%. Short squeeze was in. And now we're going to find out if it puts in a lower high, and then see if the bears attack to the downside from here. So we're going to find out, right? But it did go parabolic, right? If you look at the monthly chart, just look at that monthly chart. It just went parabolic, right? Just an amazing run. Amazing run. So still have the gap at $69, have a huge gap at $30 over there. So that's that. Let's see what else. Nvidia, Meta. Is it gonna put in a double top? Maybe, possibly. Is this gonna be that lower high? It's possible, but uh, probably price would have to probably close below 537.38 ish, right? It's hovering right around there. And of course, any close below 539.97 would be that lower high. So came all the way back up, retest this upward trend line several times. We'll see what happens. Amazon, this could be a bearish engulfing candle, right? You got another gap over here at 172. Put it right there. Maybe that was from a lower time frame. Microsoft, pending sell signal on Microsoft. We talked about this. We covered it. After the bearish divergence, would price put in a lower high? It's possible. We don't know for sure, right? So maybe that is the lower high playing out in real time. Some will bounce higher, some will not bounce as high. And especially if they push the news narratives out there in hindsight, got the hindsight crew out there. And then Tesla down 2.5%, 2.6% today. So does have gap there, gap over here. Apple, similar thoughts. Google, so that's about it over there. What else? What else? Bitcoin mining stocks. Not much has changed since we've been covering it, right? MIGA trying to hold on for dear life. Riot. Are they establishing a higher low? That's what we don't know. Possibly. Hive had a buy signal yesterday, retracing some of that move today, 3.32%. Veritone coming back to the trending dots after hitting 2 of the 4 targets so far. Lemonade had that buy signal 4 days ago, consolidating, kind of letting the trending dots catch up over here. Trending dots have flipped green over there. Had another pending buy signal today as well. Upstart. This on a lower time frame, this looks like a rising wedge, right? I bet it does. I don't know for sure. Let's see. Is that a rising wedge with bullish divergence? Bearish divergence, sorry. Let's see. Is this a rising wedge? I guess so, right? That could be a rising wedge. And you got that gap down there at $24. So we'll see how it plays out. If it is going to go through a retracement, right? Possible. I don't know. I'm just playing around. I'm just drawing with crayons. I'm just drawing around. But right now, it is currently still bullish on these time frames, including the daily chart. Just consolidating upward, maybe letting the trending dots kind of catch up, and we'll see what happens after that. Labu, still bullish on the daily chart. What else? What else? Near versus BTC. Sand versus BTC. Breaking news. Buy signal over there. Woo. ADA at a buy signal versus BTC over there. Yup. What else? What else? 40 minutes in. Oh, so we said 30 to 45 minutes. MicroStrategy. Not much to report. After that big bounce, still currently bullish on BTBT, Bit Digital. Yep. SoFi. Maybe let the trending dots catch up over there. PayPal was looking good earlier this morning. Bitcoin dominance. Maybe the altcoins will get a bigger bounce. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Rivian, the handy dandy TA over here. What else? Did I pass PayPal? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, getting overbought, getting overextended, kind of letting the trending dots catch up. maybe some profit taking shorter term. The higher time frames are still bullish. The daily chart is still ultra bullish. So still ultra bullish as of right now. Sometimes when the magic happens, so that's that on PayPal, but still ultra bullish on the daily chart, aka sometimes when the magic happens or overbought, all that stuff over there. I think that's about it. Yeah. That's about it. I think we're gonna call it there. Let's circle back on some of these chart requests. Let's see. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah, just stick to the point. Ave, you got it, DJ. DJ, thanks. Ave's on here. I know it. I know I have Ave on here. It's probably up higher. No, where? There it is. No, that's Avex. Where is it? I thought I just right below it. Avex BTC. Yeah, so Ave is still ultra bullish on the daily chart, but for how long we don't know. There could be some profit taking. Let the trending dots catch up. This is a massive move, even from down here at $75 all the way up. From wick to wick, from August 5th, 88%. So don't forget to take profits along the way. Don't forget that it's not straight up forever. Typically, usually there's some retracements along the way, some pullbacks along the way, stuff like that. So daily chart is ultra bullish, extended right now. Weekly chart is bullish. Still has not hit longer term target one that was laid out at the bottoms over here in 2022, 2023, right? 2022. These targets have been on here since 2022, right? Those targets still have not been hit. Is Aave leading the way for some of these crypto assets like sand and whatnot to come up and hit some higher targets over here? That would be great. That would be great. So the weekly chart is bullish. 2-week chart is bullish. There could be a shorter term pullback, but the 2-week chart has a pending buy signal as of right now. 3-week chart already had the buy signal back here. The monthly chart, right, had that buy signal back here at $75. So bullish all the way around. But like I said, on the shorter term, there could be a pullback on lower time frames, right? Based off of lower time frames. This is the 4-hour chart. That was a pretty big move on the 4-hour chart, right? So expect pullbacks along the way, but overall higher time frames look pretty good right now. Hopefully that helps. DJ, thanks. Thank you. What else? What else? Is that it? What are we at? 44 minutes? What else? I think that's it. Is that it? Okay. All right. I guess that's it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like I said, the baby won the battle last night. Oh, baby. There you go. There you go. So, start of the wick. See how the candle closes today. Let the trending dots kind of catch up. Currently still bullish on the daily chart. Is it putting in a higher low? Was that the low over here? Went sub 50. We talked about it through this entire consolidation that we were not out of the woods. We talked about it. We covered it. We said Bitcoin had not had a 30% plus correction since 2022. We covered that on like every single live stream. We covered it throughout here, covered it out throughout here, throughout here, throughout here. We said it got very close, but Bitcoin still did not have a 30% plus correction since 2022. So nothing in 2023, nothing in 2024. Here we are. We finally had a 30% plus correction on Bitcoin. August 5th with 33.5% correction. So we no longer have to say that. Could it have a bigger correction? Absolutely. Could the bottom be in? Sure, it could be in, but it's too early to say right now. We are still not out of the woods yet, and we're somewhere in between of price is either going to put in a lower high, or it could be that it's putting in a higher low. So we'll see what happens from here on Bitcoin. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for smashing the like button. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for reposting it. Thank you for subscribing. All that helping me help you help me, and we'll continue to sniper the markets together. And we'll see you tomorrow. Woo! Have a good one.